Hello and welcome to a brand new adventure, and today we're going to be looking at something rather extraordinary. Now I'm currently between Thorner Village, Bardsey and Scarcroft, and I've come to see something that is situated just behind me. Now from the ground it doesn't look like much, and we are completely surrounded by fields with sheep in. We are in the middle of nowhere. And this extraordinary structure behind me, well, it's not even a structure, it's an earthworks, and it's known as the Pompocali earthworks. So I'm just going to show you some footage of what you can currently see where I'm stood now, and pan you around just so you can see what's on the ground. And then what we're going to do, because you can actually see it better from above, so we're going to get the drone up and give you a nice bird's eye view of what this looks like from the air. So at the minute all you can see is a load of mounds with paths and things going up and down them. Very unnoticeable when you're actually on the ground. But it's only when we send the drone up, which we'll do in a minute, that you'll see the bigger picture. Now what is it? I can hear you asking me. Well, the answer is, I don't know. And nobody knows. That's the problem. I thought I'd come and see it and try to show you guys, see if you can make your minds up. Now there are two theories as to what it might be. The first one, which is the most popular, is that it was a Roman encampment. Now that would make more sense due to the fact that the whole surrounding area is covered with Roman remains and finds, and also many Roman roads in the area too. But is it a Roman fort, a Roman encampment, or anything Roman related? We don't know. There's no proof to say otherwise or to say that it is. Now, the second theory, which unfortunately is not as exciting as the first one, is that it's actually an old medieval quarry. Now, it could be. It looks like one today. But also, even worse than that, it might not even be a medieval quarry, it might be a medieval dump. So somewhere where they dumped all the spoil from the quarry in the area here, or even rubbish. So are we looking at something no more than a medieval landfill? I hope not, but that's what we're here to find out, or have a look at anyway. I don't think we're going to get a definite answer today. If I did, I'd be very famous. But all the studies that have been done so far, they can't really prove either way. So anyway, I think it's about time I shut up and get my drone out, and I can show you it from above, and you'll see what a remarkable structure it is from up there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that drone footage. I got it up as high as I could go, legally anyway, so you can see what it looks like from above, and you'll see what I mean about it looking like some kind of a Roman fort or something. It's definitely, I think it's more than a quarry, especially with the stepped structures coming down the side of the mounds. It looks very well made to me. Now there's also another rumour, another backup rumour, that supports the claim of it being Roman, and that is that there was apparently a Roman crossroad just around here as well, where two Roman roads met, and they reckon it could have been an old Roman encampment or some kind of a fort, whether that was a purpose-built structure or just something that they built to shelter themselves from the weather. Who knows? It's also worth mentioning while we're in the area that this is actually situated right next to one of our favourites, an old abandoned railway. Now the former Leeds to Wetherby line is just at the end of this field here, right next to the earthworks. Now I knew we were roughly in the area of it, but I didn't actually realise how close it was until I was looking at the old maps for this. I spotted it right next to it. You just see the bank of trees there. That's the former track bed. Now we're not going to be covering it today. I might hop up and show you a bit of footage. We'll be covering that in a future video. I want to keep that separate, but let's have another wander around the area and see if there's anything else remaining that we can find. Now just while we're in the area, there's a stream that runs just at the side of the site and all the way through the valley here and at the side of the railway. What we're going to do is head down a couple of 100 yards further down. Apparently there's an old ancient mill, abandoned mill, alongside the stream, and its remains anyway. It used to be called, I think it was Scarcroft Mill, and it was a corn mill. We're just approaching the mill now, but I'm just going to tell you some facts about it. So apparently it was built in 1810 and it was used for over 150 years till it closed in the 1970s. Okay, so I found it. That was easier than what I thought. Have a look at this. Shall we go inside? Let's go. So as you can see, it's long abandoned now, and the roof's gone. Apparently it was salvaged in the 80s for stone. They took a lot of the stonework away from it, hence why there's a lot of rubble down on the floor. But it stood the test of time and it's still standing pretty much. You can still even see the old original window frames in there. Another old building, probably associated with the mill, still standing just a bit further down. Just as I'm heading away from the corn mill, I thought I'm going to try have a look at the old track bed while I'm here. We're very close to it. And then this thing just appears in front of me. Wasn't expecting this at all. So that, ladies and gents, is the former Leeds to Wetherby line. Like I said, that will be a future video, the whole thing. But shall we just nip up now and just have a look on top of this bridge? Why not? So here we are up on the former track bed, right on top of the bridge. Just come up this way here and you can see again a nice old concrete fence post here, or gate post. Anyway, I'm heading back to the Pompocali earthworks on the track bed. So I'm now leaving the track bed to head back up to the car. We've reached another bridge, right where I need to turn off. Just show you this. Again, this would have been a farmer's track just down here. You can see the wall here. And the abutment on that side. And I'm still on this one, where I need to head that way now. Here's the bridge down below. What's left of it anyway. Yeah, headed out to film Pompocali. I didn't realise how close I was to the Leeds Wetherby line. So I thought, while we're here, we can have a quick look. And I knew it was in the area, but I thought it was, you know, a fair distance away, but it's not. It was right next to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little explore of the Pompocali earthworks. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't give you a definitive answer as to what it was. But I hope you enjoyed the little insight anyway. And also the little look at the Scarcroft Corn Mill and the Leeds to Wetherby line, which I wasn't expecting. Please, if you've got any comments or would like to let me know any more information about the Pompocali site, please drop your comments down below. Also, if you can, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's what really helps. But thank you very much for joining me on this hot day. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.